This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our college football pick show here for week 10, and this will be part 1. We'll have 6 games from Saturday for you. We'll get these done throughout the week. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my pre and plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. So let's get underway here. First game up will be Virginia Tech and Syracuse for Saturday. Virginia Tech improved to 5-3 after their 21-6 home victory to Georgia Tech. The Hokies gained 233 yards, 99 rushing for 3 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 356 yards to the Yellow Jackets, 260 passing on 48 attempts. Kyron Jones, 16 of 27 passing for 128 yards with a touchdown. He had a rushing touchdown in the game. Syracuse now 5-2, a 41-13 road defeat at Pittsburgh. The Orange gained 327 yards, 6 on the ground on 29 carries. Defensively, they held the Panthers to 217 yards, 73 rushing yards for 3.3 yards a carry. Colin McCord here, 35 of 64 passing for 321 yards with 5 picks. He had a rushing touchdown in the game. 3 picks went for a touchdown. Virginia Tech on the road allows 181 yards rushing, 4.5 yards per rush with 7.6 yards per pass attempt. And the Orange offense at home completing 64% of their passes for 372 yards, 8.3 yards per pass attempt. We will take Syracuse here at +4. All right, next up we got Air Force and Army college football pick here Saturday. Air Force drops to 1-6 with their 21-13 home defeat to Colorado State. The Falcons gained 348 yards, 173 rushing for 3.2 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 406 yards to the Rams, 205 rushing for 5.7 yards a carry. Quentin Hayes here was injured, missed the game, was questionable here. Don Busha, 10 of 25 passing for 175 yards with a touchdown and 2 picks. He rushed for 31 yards and a touchdown. Army improved to 7-0, a 45-28 home victory to East Carolina. The Black Knights put up 342 yards, 295 rushing for 5.3 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 369 yards to the Pirates, 282 passing on 38 attempts. Bryson Daly, 7 of 10 passing for 147 yards and a touchdown. He rushed for 171 yards and 5 touchdowns in the game. Army has scored 42 points or greater in 4 straight. The Falcons' defense on the road surrendering 5.6 yards a carry with 74% completion rate, 9.5 yards per pass attempt. The Falcons away from home rushed for 291 yards, 4.4 yards a carry, and put up nearly 20 points a game. Air Force is 4-1 in the over on the road against teams that average 425 yards per game or greater. Army 11-5 to the over at home. Play here will be Air Force and Army over 41.5. All right, next up we got for you here Ole Miss and Arkansas. College football pick here for action on Saturday. Ole Miss improved to 6-2 with their 26-14 home victory at Oklahoma. The Rebels gained 380 yards, 69 rushing for 2.2 yards a carry. Defensively, they held the Sooners to 329 yards, 147 rushing for 2.9 yards a carry. Jackson Dart here, 22 of 30 passing for 311 yards and a touchdown. Arkansas sits at 5-3, a 58-25 road at Mississippi State. The Razorbacks put up 673 yards, 359 rushing for 9.7 yards a carry. Taylor Green here, 23 of 29 passing for 314 yards with 5 touchdowns and a pick. He rushed for 79 yards and a touchdown. In SEC play, the Rebels rushed for only 3.4 yards a carry, throw for 285 yards with 9.1 yards per pass attempt. Ole Miss defense run well and allows 6.5 yards per pass attempt. Arkansas has been a good offensive team against the conference with 4.5 yards per rush, 256 yards passing for 8.1 yards per pass attempt. They limit SEC foes to 4.4 yards per carry on the ground. Ole Miss 0-5 the spread on the road against these good offensive teams that average 425 yards per game or greater. Play Arkansas +7. All right, next up we've got Duke and Miami here. Duke fell to 6-2, a 28-27 home defeat to SMU. The Blue Devils gained 393 yards, 98 rushing for 3.4 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 469 yards to the Mustangs, 211 rushing for 4.2 yards a carry. Malik Murphy here, 27 of 48 passing for 295 yards, 3 touchdowns. Miami now 8-0, a 36-14 home win to Florida State. The Hurricanes put up 445 yards, 230 rushing for 5.8 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 248 yards to the Seminoles, 115 passing on 32 attempts. Cam Ward here, 22 of 35 passing for 208 yards. Duke has struggled offensively against the ACC as they average 3.8 yards per pass attempt and getting inaccurate and inefficient work at quarterback. Miami putting up 41 points per game against the ACC with 5.2 yards per rush, 329 yards passing, 8.3 yards per pass attempt. Play will be Miami here at minus the 20. All right, next up we got Buffalo and Akron here for Saturday. Buffalo drops a 4-4, a 47-16 road defeat to Ohio. The Bulls gained 383 yards, 126 rushing for 3.8 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 489 yards to the Bobcats, 258 rushing for 6.3 yards a carry. CJ Ogbonna, 24-39 passing for 257 yards with a touchdown and pick. Akron 2-6, a 25-21 home win to Eastern Michigan. The Zips posted 378 yards, 220 rushing for 7.1 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 481 yards to the Eagles, 367 passing on 48 attempts. Ben Finley, 12 of 23 passing for 122 yards with a touchdown and pick. The Bulls against the conference rushing for 4.3 yards a carry and passing for 7.3 yards per pass attempt. The Zips pass offense in conference is averaging 7.3 yards per attempt, but the pass defense allows 68% completion rate, 8.4 yards per pass attempt. Buffalo 5-1 in the spread on the road, facing teams that allow 31 or greater points. Play here will be Buffalo here at minus the 1. All right, next up we've got Toledo and Eastern Michigan here. Toledo fell to 5-3, a 41-26 home defeat to Bowling Green. The Rockets put up 422 yards, 102 rushing for 3.6 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 422 yards to the Rockets, 320 passing yards on 45 attempts. Eastern Michigan now 5-3, a 25-21 road defeat at Akron. The Eagles gained 481 yards, 114 rushing for 3.6 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 278 yards to the Zips, 156 passing on 26 attempts. Cole Snyder, 28 of 47 passing for 346 yards and 2 touchdowns. EMU against the MAC is rushing for 4 yards a carry, passing for 268 yards for 6.7 yards per attempt. They have defended the run and pass poorly in conference. Toledo and MAC play running for only 2.8 yards a carry, but have been efficient in the passing game. The Rockets 3-9 to the spread as a road favorite. The play here will be on Eastern Michigan plus the 8.5 points. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. And if you like this video, give me a like, a thumbs up. You really help our channel. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you later.